Hello everyone, my name is Ariel and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share with you guys a fun little makeup look. This look is a kind of everyday makeup look, but I did add a Valentine's Day twist to it to kind of get in the holiday spirit. If you can't tell with like the pinky, peachy tones that I've got going on here, I am actually currently snowed in right now, so I can't really do much or go anywhere, but you know, why not feel cute being around the house. So if you want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. I'm going to start with the eye cream. I actually got this off Amazon. It's just a vitamin C eye cream. I just took a shower and washed my face. My face actually feels really dry, but I always use, you know, some type of moisturizer before I put makeup on. I just see like a little amount like that on my hand. Go ahead and put it under my eyes here. And now this is Burt's Bees Daily Moisturizing Cream. So I'm gonna use 2 pumps of that just on the palm of my hand, kind of spread that around my face. This just goes everywhere, obviously. Usually my skin is pretty dry in the wintertime. I actually just bought a night moisturizing cream, which has been helping a lot with my dry skin. So thank God for that. This has been my favorite recently. It's the Anastasia foundation. And then we're just going to mix that in. And then if there's spots that you think needs more, obviously we can add some more. This type of brush is what I've been using for a while. I feel like it works really well with your foundation. I'm going to go ahead and add some concealer underneath the eyes and just a couple other areas on the face. So let's see here. Go ahead and just add like a generous amount underneath the eye. I do a little bit in the middle to brighten the forehead right here, and then a little bit right there. We are going to go in with a beauty blender and kind of blend that out. A lot of people get it wet, but honestly, I don't get mine wet. I've just been using a dry beauty blender. So let's go ahead and just kind of pat that in to the skin. So how's everyone's day today? I know this is a really cold time of year, so I hope everyone is doing everything they can to try to stay positive. I know for me, this is a really hard time of year because seasonal depression or seasonal moods are very important. And you know, when you're stuck inside all day with not much to do, it's really hard to, you know, stay positive because you're just cooped up and it's just depressing being cold for as long as you are. Oh, almost forgot. This is a loose face powder. It's called Airspun, and it's supposed to be for like all skin tones. So I kind of just shake it up like that, put like a little bit on the beauty blender like that, get underneath my eyes. And this is just to set your concealer. Kind of like patch up the areas that you use the concealer. This is type of brush. This came with that kit with the foundation brush that you saw me using with the foundation. And just blend that out. I put it on top of the eyes as well. What are you doing?
Mommy!
Hi, baby. Do you want to come say hi to the camera?
Yeah.
Okay, come over here. Now.
Hi!
Say hey, everyone. Say how are you?
How are you?
This is Arlen. Arlen, can you tell them how old you are?
Alan.
Oh, this many? How many is that?
3.
Good job, you're 3.
See you later.
All right, I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. If you can tell, I've had this for a while. This is the Morphe. This one's called Glamour Bronze Megastar. It kind of reminds me of like summertime beachy vibes, which is really nice. I just pat, let's see, let's just kind of go in. I know it looks really dark, but I always blend it out once it's on there. Go ahead and go in on this side. You want it like on your cheekbone, like your, the higher to me, the better. It makes your, you know, cheekbones look higher. And then I'm actually not gonna add any more just because I feel like there's quite a bit on the brush right now. I'm just gonna kind of go in and put it at the top. I always do a little bit on the neck here. Do a little bit on the chest. And then I always do a little bit right here. We'll just kind of, here's the brush I'm gonna use to kind of buff it out here. So let's see. So I am a mommy of 2 boys. Their names are Arlen and Zane. Arlen's 3, like you just heard. And then Zane actually just turned 1 on the 18th of January. So that's my little baby. My husband and I do plan on having 1 more baby, but it's not going to be anytime soon. I think I need a break. You guys, babies are a lot of work if you haven't had one. We're gonna go back to our powder. So like just a little bit like that. And then I always line my bronzer at the bottom here. We're gonna go ahead and do that with the nose here. I might bring it up a little bit right here. Let's see, up close and personal. I know it's not perfect, you guys, sorry. I hope this doesn't give you like anxiety how freaking messy this line is right now. We'll add like a little bit right there. There we go. We're gonna let that sit on our face until almost the end. And we're gonna go in with the eyebrows. This is the Anastasia like brow defining pencil. This is in the shade dark brown. We're gonna go ahead and just shape the brows here. A tip on your brows that I would give, when you are blending your brows out like this, don't blend in too hard, if that makes sense. So like whenever you're filling them in, do it very lightly. This is like another kind of like buildable thing when it comes to makeup. So like if it's not where you want it to be, go ahead and just add some more, but just make sure you're doing it really lightly because you don't want the brows to look like too dark as the finished result. I'm sure you've heard that your brows are sisters. They are not twins. Like the truest thing with my brows. I'm just like, why can't the shape of this one look like this one? It's just so frustrating. So we'll go ahead and just brush those out a little bit more. I'm going to just take my finger and kind of like take a little bit off right there. Now this is not a step you have to do, and it's not a step I do all the time. So we're gonna go back in. Oh, I don't even know if I let you guys know what concealer I was using the first time I used it, but this is a Hide and Peak concealer by Morphe. Peak of Fawn is the shade that I'm using. I always like using a little bit lighter of a shade with concealer because it just brightens up the face a little bit better. So here's the brush I'm using, and then I just put like a little bit of the tip onto the brush here. And then I'm going to just do like a thin layer at the bottom of the brows like that. And sometimes I'll just add like a tiny bit right there. What I do is I actually just blend it out with my finger like this. Just how I do it. You know, we all have our own way of doing things, so this is how I do it. Go ahead and take your brow pencil and add some more to the brow. Here we go. Always brush after you put the product onto your brow. We are going to go in with eyeshadow, which I am always so excited about. So this is the Kylie Jenner Pressed Powder Palette. This is more of like a bronze palette. With these colors, it's really pretty here. All right, so our handy dandy powder. I'm gonna go back in and just add a little bit of that powder on the corner of my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and use this pink, it's called Penny. It's like a pinky peachy tone. Kind of tap it. And then just start blending into the eyelid. So it's really funny because I feel like when I was in grade school, I was actually a tomboy. And I was really into sports. I played basketball and volleyball in grade school. I went to, you know, like a Catholic school, and I thought that was the way I was going. And then I started to get my girly side and started getting in makeup, and I realized how much I loved it. I actually would always do my friends and family's makeup all the time because I just love to do it. It was so much fun to me to see how much it changes the look of people and just how like good it makes people feel after, you know, they have their makeup done. Never been like a hair person. That's why I was always like unsure about cosmetology school, because I didn't want to know everything. Like, so I didn't want to know how to do hair. I didn't want to know how to do nails or any of that. I was really just into makeup only. Maybe one day, you know, I'll go back and take school for, you know, just makeup specifically. So I added one more layer of that eyeshadow. I feel like that one's up high, but that's okay. I feel like it's blended in pretty well. Anyway, we're gonna use that same palette here, and let's go with the brown. It's called Almond. It's kind of like a brownish purple, I'd say. We're gonna pat it. This is a thinner brush. And just add that to the crease of our eyes here. Kind of tap it so that way there's not heavy fallout. We're gonna do just some mascara today. So just adding a few layers and just blending it out. It's really important with the eyeshadow. You really want to blend more than anything with the eyeshadow. Let's just kind of start out small and add some more product once it's like blended in nicely. I know my hair looks like a mess, you guys, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. Usually when I get ready, I always start off with the makeup, and then it's the hair, and then it's the outfit. But kind of patted that brush off that I was using, but I am going to go ahead and use that same brush here, and then I think I'm gonna add another pink. So we're gonna use this one here from the Kylie palette. It's called Burgundy. And then this, I'm going to do very carefully and just kind of just put it in the middle of the eye here. All right, let's go ahead and add another layer here, just right to the middle of the eye. So we're gonna go in with this Color Pop. It's called All Star. It's a face setting spray. And then I have this brush came with the Urban Decay Naked palette that I have. So I'm just gonna use that because it's kind of a fine tip. And then we're gonna go ahead and just squirt a couple squirts on it. And I'm gonna use that same palette, and we're gonna use a sparkle for the corner of the eye. So let's go ahead and dip it in this Dubai here. And you wanna use a generous amount because it is sparkles. This is another one of those things where you kind of have to just build it. And I'm loving the pink look, you guys. This is very Valentine's Day vibes for me. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just add one more layer here. Kind of pat that in to the eyelid. I'm going to use that first brush that I used with at the beginning, and then we are just going to blend out every shade that we have. Here, we're kind of just gonna blend it out a little bit. All right, let's take our blending. I just forgot the name of it, but the Beauty Blender, there it is. Let's take that and then get rid of that excess powder that we had by our eyes. And now I think it's also time to take the powder off the rest of the face. But let's go ahead and just blend that out here. Okay, so next we are going to add a wing, and I'm going to use this Maybelline Line Stiletto liquid eyeliner here. Okay, so I always just start kind of with like a line like that, and then we're gonna fill it in from there. same concealer, and then let's go ahead and clean that up. Let's go ahead and go in with some blush. This is Honest Beauty. I am obsessed with this blush, you guys. This is Coral Peach. I have been into like the cream blush. I kind of dab a little bit like on my hand. And then I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose here too. This is just an old brush that I've had for a while too, you guys. I'm pretty sure I got it from Walgreens a while ago. This is a bronze/glow brush. So let's go ahead and get into our mascara. This is just a random eye curler. Curling the lashes will make the biggest difference with your mascara, you guys. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Stilettos mascara here. This actually is one of my favorite mascaras. It is drugstore, but I'm telling you guys, like, it just separates the lashes very well and adds volume. It just works so well. This is the NYX white eyeliner that I use. And let's go ahead and just add a little bit to the bottom lash line here. Kind of open up those eyes, make your eyes look bigger. If you have small eyes like me, this is very nice. I've been doing this for a while. I'm going back to the Kylie palette here, and then I'm going to use that brick color. But I'm going to just add a little bit here to my lower lash line to kind of make the eyes pop a little bit more as well. All right, so now we are gonna go back in with our Maybelline Stilettos mascara. Now, one thing I've learned with makeup, you guys, is makeup is art, and for the longest time, I've always felt like it needed to be done a certain way, but just do your makeup the way you feel, because that's what's, you know, that's what's important. Now we're gonna go ahead and start the lips. This is the NYX Matte Lip Liner. This is in the shade Vintage. I love this, such a good lip liner. So we're gonna go ahead and just line the lips here. I am feeling more of a glossy look today, so we are also going to go in with another NYX. This is Milky Gloss. I'm obsessed with this as well. This one is in the shade Cookies and Milk. Put that over the liner here. So we are gonna go in with another NYX. This is Milky, and then this is the shade Milk the Cocoa. This is a darker shade. This is really pretty for fall as well. And then we're gonna put that on the like outer part of our lips here. And this is the finished look. So I'm actually going to do my hair off of camera, and I will be right back with the finished look of the day. All right, thank you so much for watching. This is something that I really enjoy doing, and I feel like I will be making more of the kind of get ready with me makeup videos, but here's the finished look. Kind of curled my hair. I've been trying to curl my hair more often. It's kind of one of my favorite ways to do it. Doesn't take too long. I just use a wand curling iron. But thank you so much again. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you later.